7 of the 8 drivers in this round have multiple Final Four appearances. What does that say about the depth of this round and this team?
Yeah, no, I think, there's a lot of experienced drivers that made it to the round of 8, and I think that experience kind of allows you to kind of get to the round of 8 throughout the playoffs. So, yeah, it's I guess I never thought about that, but yeah, it's impressive, and hopefully we can do a good job to make it on.
How do you feel about this weekend?
This weekend? Yeah, I feel good. We typically run well here at Vegas, and I feel like we've gotten our cars better again on this style of track. So, excited to get out there and see where we stack up, and if we can qualify good.
From what you experienced at Kansas, what do you think of the new intermediate tire?
I don't remember it feeling way different.
How very?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it had been so long since we've been on an intermediate that I don't quite remember, what it was like before. I don't think it was way different.
What do you think about them raising the horsepower to 750? I know it's not a ton, but for the short tracks and the road course next year, you think that does anything?
Well, I mean, I think I'm happy. I think it's definitely a step probably in the right direction, or in a better direction. I don't know if the right direction is right. But, yeah, no, I think I'm happy. I would encourage you all and fans to, not over-promote it like it's going to fix everything, and so I would, encourage everybody to kind of temper their expectations. It's not way different. I did a test recently at Kershaw, and nobody told me that I had higher horsepower, and I never really realized it. So, so I wouldn't say it's going to feel different or look crazy different. I think it'll be better, but I don't think it's not going to fix everything,
So you get done with the test, and they're like, hey, what'd you think of the higher horsepower? And you're like, what?
Yeah, I think I did the test on Tuesday, and we were flying to wherever we raced that weekend, New Hampshire, on a Friday or Saturday, and they're like, yeah, what'd you think of the higher horsepower? I'm like, we had higher horsepower? So, yeah.
How does tomorrow's finish dictate how you race Talladega next weekend?
I think all throughout the playoffs, really. I mean, however you do that race, you kind of evaluate, and then that's how you plan the next event or the one after that. So, yeah, I mean, the points are so tight though right now. I think you're always gonna have to race no matter what. So, obviously, hopefully we get a win, and then that could change things more than anything.
But does it dictate how aggressive you might be
Here?
No, next weekend, knowing that you stay with the stage points and everything, and how quick things
We
can change.
always are going after stage points and a good finish.
Do you think you'll have to win in this round?
Well, there's always one position.
Always one?
No. But I would love to win. I'd love to win them all.
You guys were fortunate enough to win your way into the championship 4 by winning Vegas in the past and having those extra 2 weeks. What benefit is there? What can you do that you can't do if you don't have that win already locked down?
I think it's definitely a benefit. I think other drivers I've heard say it's everything. I don't think it's everything to win this first one. But it is nice to kind of look ahead a little bit. I feel like in the playoffs you don't really ever get a chance to look ahead past the week in front of you. So, to take a little bit of, if you win this first race, take a little bit of focus off of the next couple and start, digging through qualifying and practice and stuff like that at Phoenix is important. But again, it's not everything.
Have you guys started to look ahead to Phoenix at all, and have you been able to take anything from what you guys saw at Gateway and at New Hampshire?
I know Cliff and the team has, but I personally, as a driver, I haven't. So like I said, I'm more kind of worried on let's do what we can and put a lot of focus into these to get to that point. But yeah, I mean it sounds like ahead of schedule on car builds and prep and have been able to kind of put some more effort into that.
Kyle, what do you want to hear from your team, spotter or crew chief, on point situation, and if NASCAR looks at potentially limiting some of that conversation, how does that impact you in the car and what you do?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I had never really thought about it, but always, I mean, all year long, I like to get a picture painted. I mean, you could look at or listen to my radio all year long. I like to know what's going on, and as far as who's on what tire strategy, fuel strategy, all that. Obviously, when you get to the playoffs, it's like, for me, last week we were good on points. So me as a fan more is like, hey, what's the point situation? But I don't know. I could see how that could be interpreted, through NASCAR when they're listening, like something shady's happening. But for me personally, I just like to know what's going on. It allows me to plan my race out, strategize how I'm going to run, and work to get the best possible finish for me. But yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of talk and a lot of drama around it the last few years with team. I don't even know if orders is the right term, but you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I see how it's a little sticky, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how you police it quite fully, because there could be good intent or no intent or bad intent, whatever, and you never really know how it's interpreted.